Mr. Bobies. Come here. Hey. Hey, Mr. Baby. Come here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Come here. Come here. Oh, the big boy. Are you scared? Oh, no. Now you have the zoomies. Trying to wait till I get some more people on. Hi, Lynn. Hey, Andy. Girl, what? Tell me, what's tea? Boba. A year is crazy, girl. I kind of feel like that though, for real too. Like I don't know. Ever since switching channels, I feel so disconnected from my community. I'm like, but I post, but I still feel disconnected from you guys. I get it. I get it. 100%. I get it. You see, we have two people on the live, which is never. Andy, you're usually in my lives. It's never like this at all. I don't even know how to handle this. Like, uh, what? Girl, I am sorry to hear that. I'm glad you guys have somewhere to be, though. Seriously. Well, that is crazy. I look a mess today, y'all. But that's okay. I really had to come on here. Girl, what? That is insane. I'm sorry for your loss. That's so sad. Hey, bestie. Y'all, I look a mess today. I don't care though, but I was gonna delete my other channel, but a subscriber suggested that I change it into the couples channel so it gains more traction instead of just deleting my almost 2 years of hard work over there. So if you guys have not subscribed, like all of mine and Jesse's content will be over there. So if you unsubscribe from that channel, then you might want to subscribe back. That's if you want to see couples content though. Oh, Andy, girl, you know the routine. Coming for your hug. Oh, I'm so sorry. It'll get better. It will get better. I promise. And buckle up because it's like a Mercury's going into retrograde. We have a solar eclipse coming and we have something else. All the planets are going to be weird in March. So just buckle up for the ride. But it will be okay. It will be all right. Hi, Poppy. Happy International Women's Month. Or Women's Month. What the hell? Uh, y'all, we are some strong, resilient beings, okay? Don't forget that. Seriously, don't forget that because I think we're hard on ourselves sometimes. I know I am. I'm dang hard on myself. Hold on, y'all. Oh, I'm sorry, Boba. He looked at me like, Mom. But yes, happy International Women's Month, okay? We need that. Let me set y'all up here. Exactly, Andy. We done been through it all, girl, as millennials. All of it. All of it. So I know somebody had asked me the other day. I was on live just to see how many people I could get on the live, and it was like it was the middle of the day, so it wasn't a lot of people, but which is fine. But somebody asked me, was I gonna do daily vlogs or weekly? Because I know I've been posting like once a week, and that's honestly, y'all know I give you no bullshit over here. It's literally because I'm just figuring out what I want to post on this channel. So Poppy, yes. I do. That is my guilty pleasure. And my husband has been trying to get me to stream like on Twitch because I do play games. I think I was embarrassed of that, y'all. I think I really was. Like, anybody who's been on my channel from the beginning, or if you came like midway, like Angelique, I think, yeah, I met Angelique. I say met her when I was in Tennessee, but everyone, for the most part, that's been on my channel knows that I do play video games, and that's like one of my favorite hobbies is video gaming. And I read manga and all that. And I think I was kind of like embarrassed. I'm like, I feel too old for this shit, but I always try to hide that part of myself, and I don't know why, but we're working on that this year, not doing that. You play video games too, Andy? Is that what you're saying? Okay, so what video games do I play? I am currently right now playing Hello Kitty Adventure Island, I think is what it's called. But I also play, my main game that I play is Call of Duty. I just started playing the Hello Kitty Adventure Island on my PC. And let me show y'all my PC. Actually, Jesse just rebuilt my PC for me this past week, and this is how much of a gamer I am. Y'all, hold up. Like, this is my PC. Go. So my mouse, Hello Kitty, my headphones, Hello Kitty, like, this is my keyboard, or yeah, this is my keyboard and my sound bar. Like, yeah, I play video games. like I really play them. But I'm PC player. But also we were playing Once Human for a long time too. And let's see, Once Human, but we beat it so many times. And then also we played World of Warcraft for a little bit. What else did we play, Cupcake? She's downstairs. So we played World of Warcraft. We played, Power World. We were stuck on Power World so bad. Ugh, Power World had us in a chokehold. Yep, Hello Kitty Island Adventure, whatever. That game is so cute. Even though I wish you could be the characters, I just started playing this past weekend because I play a lot of Call of Duty and Call of Duty Black Ops 6. And I was like, you know what? It pisses me off sometimes when I play. I'm not going to lie. Like, my whole character changes. And if you play Call of Duty, then you know how you can get mad on that game. But I was like, I want to play something cute, cozy. And I started playing that this weekend. And it is so cute. Yeah, Poppy, what do you play? Okay, so that's what I want to know too, because I don't know if you can do cross-platform, but I do know that you can play. I know you can play multiplayer because my sister-in-law and I did it. Kingdom Hearts and Street Fighter BioShock. I can honestly say I've not played Street Fighter in forever. Are they like updated, or are those the main two games that you play? But yeah, I've really thought about like what I'm doing with this channel. I don't know. I just like cozy content, I guess, and I think sharing like I don't know, maybe just sharing what I do would be fun. I have not played Kingdom Hearts. What are y'all playing it on? I have Steam and I have Xbox Game Pass, I believe. But if we can play Hello Kitty Adventure Island together, that would be so much fun. Mm. I bet you my sister in law and Jesse have played Kingdom. Have you played Kingdom Hearts?
Girl, of course I played Kingdom
See?
Hearts.
Yeah, somebody said that they play Kingdom Hearts and Street Fighter Bioshock.
Street Fighter and Bioshock, two different things.
Oh, thank you, Poppy. I hate that so much. Like I feel like Switch is kind of like gatekeepers. They're kind of like the Apple of gaming. Like they don't want you to share shit. Like they just don't want you to. She was saying, she was wondering if we could
Oh,
cross
yeah.
platform play, but we can't. The Hello Kitty game with PC with Switch, you can't do it. She looked it up.
Oh, I was gonna say maybe, but I think the game is different. Like they make it different, so
Yeah,
it's hard to cross-play that kind of stuff.
yeah, and I think it's free on the freaking what is it on the phone. I think the Hello Kitty game is free, but I had to pay $40 on PC.
Yeah, because it's a different game.
Hi Anna, my night's going good, babe. Just chitty chatting. Now Andy, you're so wrong for that, but I understand. My son, okay, wanted me to play Roblox with him the other night, which Jakarta's a fire sign, so he has to like be Mr. Bossy of everything. I don't understand how these kids play Roblox, but I understand the money aspect. Hold on, y'all. Oh my god, my wedding ring.
It's in the bathroom, sitting on the cup.
Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. I was conditioned Jakarta's hair earlier and forgot my wedding ring. But yeah, the money aspect, I get it because they have so much cute stuff that you can buy for your characters. But oh my god, it's insane. I'm thinking about buying the Switch too. Angelique, I love that. That's so weird you say that because I was thinking about that today. Is like when I first started thinking about doing YouTube, that's what I really wanted to do was just like I wanted all my hobbies to kind of be together, like just enjoying cozy hobbies like in your 30s, because I don't think enough people talk about that. Like I know that Cozy K is like huge for that. But I feel like if people had the mindset of just doing one type of, or just being like, I don't want to do that content because someone else is doing it, there wouldn't be Burger King and McDonald's and Wendy's. And that's how I think of it. But originally, that's what I wanted to do was just do cozy content because it just kind of fits everything that I love. Like you said, reading, gaming, all of it. And then I'm like, you're too old. Why do I do that to myself? But yes, I think that is such a beautiful idea. Like, I call it like slice of life vlogs, kind of. That's what it makes me think of. You're showing like good food, cozy hobbies. That's just my vibe. I like that so much more. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. Yeah, I agree with Angelique too.
I think we have a banana somewhere. Where is the banana? See?
Yeah, I agree with you guys.
So you can have a bite of it
Yeah, I agree. That's another thing I want to do is like kind of like what you said, Angelique, too, is I want to inspire people to have those moments with themselves where you don't feel like you're too old to do something, or it's okay to have those times as moms, or you know, you have I think playing with our kids, doing things with our kids and stuff really help us heal a part of our inner child that us as millennials, you know, we had a rough time in our little era of life. So I don't know. It's just weird how a lot of us are getting circling back to like healing our inner child. I feel like the Switch is gonna be expensive as hell. And I mean that for real. Because like you said, the cost of everything. Up here in New York City, a carton of eggs is $15. $15 for eggs. That's crazy. Girl, I'm not really hungry. I made Jesse's lunch, which is what I'm supposed to have, which is having the plant-based tuna bowl again. I don't know if y'all have seen that or heard me talk about it in my last vlog, but that's what I'm supposed to have tonight, but I'm really not hungry. I cooked last night, and last night I made a vegan beef and broccoli, and I got this. Let me show y'all. Y'all probably gonna be like, that looks disgusting. Let's see. Okay, so it's like a vegetable protein, but it's like dehydrated, and it's called Just Like Beef or whatever. Y'all, when I tell you this shit tastes just like steak, I'm not joking. Like, the texture of it, everything, it is crazy. I made beef and broccoli last night, and it was so good, but I'm not really cooking. Yeah, they probably didn't. They probably didn't. Jesse has a what's it called? His it's not a Steam Deck.
Oh, his Legion.
Legion Go. Yeah, he has the Legion Go 2.
Yeah.
And they came out with another one, and it was horrible. Horrible. Oh, you're a vegan? What? That's crazy. Yeah, girl, that Just Like Beef, I literally I like put hot water over it and then added let me show you. I got this from Amazon too. Dang. I added 2 tablespoons of this. And then after that, I just cooked it on the stove. And it was so good. So good. Like, I thought that I was on FaceTime with my dad, and he was like, try the texture protein. I was like, no, like, I'm so scared. He's like, just try it. So I tried it, and it was so good. I was like, it tastes like steak, Dad. And he's like, really? I'm like, yes. Like, I'm not joking. Oh, yes. I don't like wasting food either. Over a decade. Gosh, that's a long time. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a yo-yoer. Like, my heart is always vegan, but like, I want to say this time around has been pretty good. But if I got on here saying that I was not thinking about me, I'd be lying, because I want some chicken wings so bad. As bad as that sounds, it's the truth. But right now I'm just doing really good. Really good. So it's hard. I switched my purse, guys, for spring. I'm just going to start giving myself 2 different names. Well, Jesse already calls me Clover. But I switched for my spring bag. Like, spring and summer, you will see a lot of pink and color on my channel. I don't know why I've been like that my whole life. Like, I switch with the seasons. That makes sense. Yeah, it's hard for me. Everybody has like their thing where people like eat a lot of bread or they eat a lot of let's see, bread or pasta, or mine is meat. I love meat. Same, Poppy. And I'm doing it now for health reasons because I feel like it's teaching me self control. That's what I will say. I needed to cook more at home, and I was not like, I don't know. I don't want to say it was like I was eating horribly because we don't just go out and eat like McDonald's and stuff all the time, but it's just like one of those things where I'd have a long day and I'm like, I don't feel like cooking. So I had options to order New York pizza or whatever the case was, and I'm like, girl, no. We need to fix this. So it's teaching me self-control. I'm still not in my pink era. I've tried to exit out so many times. So many times. I'm like, no. I don't know why, but like the universe makes you feel like you have to, like if you dress in certain colors or you do certain things, like you're not an adult. It's so weird. So I've tried plenty of times to be like, I'm just not gonna wear pink no more. I'm not gonna do it. And yeah, it's just fighting myself about it is crazy. Milwaukee, vegan wings. I had some buffalo cauliflower wings the other night, and they were good, but it's not the same. It's not the same. Jesse's been trying to get us to order Factor for like a year now. Oops, sorry, y'all. I really need to get a live tripod. He's been trying to get us to get Factor for a year. Yeah, a lot of people do use it. So yeah, y'all, I've been really on the struggle bus because it's so hard not to take you guys with me to do certain things. Like I I need to re-up on face masks. I will say that. But I used to do stuff like that all the time on my channel in the beginning where I'd go to like TJ Maxx and then I'd do a haul of that stuff. And then I'm like, I'm trying not to do those things and at least record me doing those things because then YouTube is going to throw me into an algorithm and then people are just going to want me to shop all the time, which isn't the case. But like, then I don't like not recording. So maybe I should just stop thinking so much. What do y'all think? And just do. Go ahead, Poppy. Of course. Today is Harriet Tubman Day. Gonna see what Poppy needs advice on. Thank you, Vinny. It is the same all the way across. Thank you, Jana. That is exactly how I feel, girl. Yes, because it makes no sense because it's chemicals. That's why. Like they really don't want us to be great. They don't. Nah, it's easier to pump us full of chemicals. Ooh. So here's my thing. My son is 11 and he is very heavily active on, he loves like shorts, and he's asked multiple times if he can do YouTube. And he not only like he creates like Roblox games, right? Like makes them himself. And I was just having the conversation with my sister-in-law earlier, is that my son is getting ready to be 12. So I want to heavily stress to him the importance of how ugly the internet can be. Like I've explained to him, I've even showed him videos, as harsh as this sounds, of kids being kidnapped, because I want him to know how real, this stuff is. And I think it's about an open line of communication, and then also just using certain blocks, but really just stressing to him, as he gets older, how crazy the world is. Like I had a subscriber say recently that they didn't even know that Jesse and I had a son. They're like, I didn't even know you had kids. Yeah, because I never wanted to really put him on here anyways, but Jakarta's already a kid in this, what is this? I can't even freaking think. But anyways, kids now is what I'll say are so intrigued by like the internet and YouTube that they initially are just curious creatures anyways. But he wanted to be on YouTube, and sometimes y'all will let me see him pop in, but I try to keep him off the internet as much as possible. But I think it's just an open line of communication, in my opinion. Yep. Exactly, Andy. That's why I try to, my son has already dealt with little ugly situations on kids just being ugly on Roblox. And we have to tell him a lot of time, ignore that person. If you don't want to see it, block them. But also just being transparent and not letting him have rose tinted glasses about the world. Because I wish that's something my parents would have done, is just really express to me enough how ugly the world can be. So, yeah, I try to really just keep an eye on things. Because that's like my biggest fear is like Jakota. I said that to my sister-in-law earlier. I was like, I don't want him to be one of those kids that's like chatting with somebody from Roblox. And so he's sneaking out of the house going to think he's meeting a friend. And he's really going to meet a 45-year-old man named Tom. Like, I don't, you know, I don't want that at all. But also I think it's about how you're communicating with your children too. Because I'm not afraid to tell Dakota, look, there's people that take kids and they do very bad things to them. I'm not going to sugarcoat that for him because it's the truth. It is. It's so real. And there's like this girl that I won't mention her name, but she recently had a baby, right? And all these people have babies, these influencers, and then they make pages for their children to make money because they know people are going to follow, people are going to engage in the page. And the girl was saying, like, on live earlier today, she's like, we're going to do this video of you getting dressed because you're going to be rich. I want you to be rich. Like, you're going to be a rich boy. Like, people don't realize that they are cracking down on this. I'm so serious. And as an influencer, you should pay attention to these laws and stuff that are being passed, that they are making it now where if you exploit your child on the internet, on YouTube, or whatever the case is, whether it's vlogging and your children are heavily in videos, you have to create a separate account for your child that they cannot touch until they're 18, and you have to start paying them. That's how serious they are. Like, so, I will not focus my channel, any channels that we do around Dakota. Like I said, he pops in, he pops out, he says, and that's only because he'll be lingering around me and he's like trying to wave at the camera and I'm like this and he's like this trying to go with me because he wants to say hi. But yeah, I don't like putting him on here, y'all. I really don't. But you got this, I promise. Just like Andy said, it's not, you can't protect them from everything, but you can do your best. Yep. Exactly. I agree, Jana. Yes, Poppy, exactly. Like when I was growing up, too, like we were outside playing. Granted, we probably shouldn't have been riding our bikes freely because I know I was like just riding my bike freely down the street with my friend, going to get ice cream. Like I really shouldn't have been doing that either, but we spent so much time outside doing kid things. That is exactly why my son has this new saying that he was like, what did he say? When your mom comes in there and says you need to get outside and touch some grass, like that's his new say. I'm like, yeah, exactly. Touch some grass. Get outside. Yeah, Biddy, exactly. Yeah, they are like crack. They really are, and in some states it's already passed because you guys know that I moved so much, so I had to really keep up on things like that. And even though it doesn't matter, I looked into it when we were thinking about doing a family channel, and then I realized, yeah, I'm not comfortable with it. I'm not comfortable with it at all. I'm not. And here's the weird thing too. In Jakota's case, he's adopted, so a lot of people will they would share his pictures. Like I used to have Facebook, and people would take my pictures and share them to family members that didn't even pick up the phone to call him and see how he was doing. That's another thing, is I don't want people sitting back watching him grow up on the internet but they never call, because then people feel like, oh, I've seen, XYZ, I'm part of their life, but you're not. So that's another reason why we don't put him on here either, because we just don't want all of his business out there. Listen, I didn't give birth, but I get it. I get it 100%. I get that. It really hit me today that my son's going to be 12 in November. I don't even know how to handle that. Yeah, I agree, Jana. Yeah, Jakota has asked us several times since he was, I want to say 7, 8. Hi, babe. Thank you. He's asked us if he could do YouTube so much, and me and Jesse are like, not 2 year older, not 2 year older, not 2 year older. For the new people here, Jakota's also has a speech delay because he's deaf. So that was he talks very, very well now, but that was very important to us too, is that he could speak clearly. And I just am not comfortable with him having YouTube. And then Jesse came to me as Jakota's lawyer, I want to say like a month ago. So I call it his lawyer when his dad's trying to plead his case. If he could do like do faceless content, because like I said, Jakota's very, very smart. Like he makes like these little games, and Jesse was like, maybe we could just only, it could be screen recording his screen. And I said I was okay with that as long as he was not on it. And it's because he's asked so many times, but he has a little level of maturity now that I'm okay with him recording his screen. But yeah. Ugh. I hate that so much. Angelique, that makes me so sick. I'm hearing so many of these stories now, like how that Ruby Frank is like all over all over my stuff. And I don't like reading, I don't like watching stuff like that. It gives me the ick, it makes me sick. But I kind of just briefly read over it, and I was like, I can't. I can't do it. It makes me sick. And then hear what those babies went through, like, oh, I hate it. I don't blame you, Poppy. I don't blame you at all. Oh, thank you. I got it from Torrid. Uh, I'm with y'all on the 18 thing. That is exactly how I feel about Dakota too. I'm like, I don't want him doing it at all. I don't want no, but as the other side of the parental unit, I understand what Jesse said about the faceless thing. That I am okay with because you will not, it won't even, actually, you won't hear him either. You won't see him or you won't hear him because he'll just be creating whatever he's creating in his game and there'll be music over it. So there's no. Ooh, Angelique, thank you. Hi, Esmeralda. Yeah, I agree, Jenna. Yeah. Oh, you guys, I was gonna say you should have seen, like, I'm really talking to them like like they're my girlfriends on the phone. But y'all, let me tell you this quick story, what happened real quick. One day I was like on Jakota's phone and his phone is like it's not connected. He just uses Wi-Fi, right? And I seen that he had posted a short. I was pissed, like to the high heavens, pissed off. And my sister in law was like, ah, like she's like, let me talk to him, like, and we had to stress to him that he could never, ever, ever record. He had like three shorts, and I was like, oh hell no! I was so mad, y'all. I will tell you why I'm a helicopter parent the way that I am when it comes to Jakota, and I'll be 100% honest. You probably will never ever hear me say this again. So, um, as of right now, since I was 7 years old, there has been a man in prison for me when I was 7 years old. He is in prison for, he got consecutive 962 years in prison. And other things happened to me with family members in my family. So that is why I'm the way that I am with my son. So I do not like kids being on the internet. I don't like any of it. It makes me uncomfortable. People are weird. I have just been through all the sexual abuse you could possibly think of in my life, and I never, ever, 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 ever want my son to experience anything like that. And that's why he doesn't stay with people. He doesn't stay anywhere, but the only place he has ever stayed the night is with my mom. That's it. Exactly, Jim. I agree, Poppy. Angelique, y'all are my girlfriends on the phone. Yeah, it's okay, y'all. It really is. I promise you, like, man, a lot of people would never know that about me, just because I don't let it I don't let it break me. I just knew like the generational curses that I wanted to stop within my own family with my own child. So it's like there's just certain situations I will never put him in ever, not for money, not for anything. So I love him with my whole being. You would think that I carried him for 9 months. That's how much that is my son. But yeah, people are sick. They're disgusting. And I can't. I can't. Yeah, I get it, Viddy. I do. It's heartbreaking, right? And then you try to do everything to protect your kids. You spelled his name right. Yeah. It's okay. It really is. It is not. It does not affect me the way it used to. I will say that. Yeah. Exactly, Poppy. Exactly. Yeah. It's scary being a mom. It is. Like the older Dakota gets, the more I think of things, and I just some days I wake up just looking at Jesse like with tears in my eyes. And I think I did that like 2 months ago. And he is like, babe, the moment that you accept that we're all gonna die one day, like the better it will get for you. So I try not to go down the rabbit hole of Dakota aging and me being old and getting old. And I don't want to, but it's the truth. Something I don't understand either is like I really want Dakota to live his life, but some parents I think are kind of hard on their kids about whatever it is that they want to do with their future, whether your kid wants to be a video game designer or I don't know. I've seen people berate their kids because they're not as social, I guess, as you feel like your kids should be with other kids. Some people, really, kids are just little human beings that are becoming bigger people. So it's like we as adults don't want to deal with other humans half the time. I don't know why we expect them to be like these. So, like, I don't know. It's so weird, but I know some people don't really like their kids to play games and things like that. And I don't know. It's just strange. I just want my kid to be a kid. I just want him to be a kid. 14. Listen, please give me some tips. I'm scared of that. I told Jesse any weird thing that's about to start happening with puberty, that is on you. I I don't want to have the conversations because that's what his dad is for. I mean, we can talk about anything, but anything weird that's happening with his body that I don't understand, yeah, Jesse's definitely they are loud and they stink. I know. Dakota's like a pack rat. I'm like, bro, clean up your room. I don't know why am I having to tell you that. You're about to be 12. I'm not ready for the stinking. I'm really not. And Angela, your son plays sports too, right? So I know that that's like, ooh, I'm not ready. I know that Dakota some days is eating us out of a damn house and a home, it feels like, with the growth spurts. And I'm like, was worried last week because he weighs 53 pounds. And I told Jesse, I'm like, I'm calling Jesse's mom. I feel like he's too small, but he's all legs. And my sister in law was like, we were reading that around 12 to 14, I think they said, is when they hit a growth spurt. So I'm like, oh, that's funny. That is so funny. Dakota, I wish he would bulk. I told Jesse he needs to bulk up, but I can't change his body type, obviously, because the kid eats. But man, yeah, if he did sports, I knew Dakota was going to play baseball. I had that all planned out for him before he was even here. I was like, he's gonna because I played softball, so I knew he was going to play baseball. Like that was already. I was gonna have a baseball player. He was gonna go to OSU. Like I had it all planned out in my head, and he turns out to be deaf. Yep. Ew, yes, ew. Mm-mm. Teenage boys. I can already see like the preteen attitude is already kind of starting, where it's like the questioning everything I say, and I'm like, excuse me, because I said, oh my god, the funkiness. I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready. So, what did everyone cook tonight? What did everyone have for dinner? Where did Andy go? I ain't seen her typing in here. Esmeralda, I am girl. 100%. 1000%. That's why y'all see me coming out of hibernation and the colors are starting to come back because I'm ready for spring. I'm going to do a whole video on it. Like, get ready with me for spring. Not get ready with me for spring, but like spring reset or something because I'm coming out of my dark cocoon. I've already started bagging all my brown and green clothes. Right, Poppy? That's so cute. I love that for us. Jana, that is my favorite. Somebody Jana said for dinner she had the Morningstar buffalo patties. We literally call them vegan McChickens is what we call them, and we make those in the air fryer, and then we do like plant-based mayo and cheese and onions and lettuce. And I try to tell people, I'm like, that is the best chicken sandwich. I don't care. I don't care. It's the best. Morningstar is my favorite. I didn't, Poppy. I'm just now getting back into reading, to be honest. Hi, Sandra. Jenna, right? They are so good. I try to put a lot of people onto those. Oh, y'all. Just got back into reading. Here y'all are. You're gonna have me intrigued. Yeah, Angelique is a book girly for sure. I am too, but y'all feel like I was dealing with Stockholm syndrome, having a book channel. So now I just kind of read on my own terms like that. Me too, Esmeralda. Me too. I love it so much. Actually, I'm supposed to be shopping for clothes right now because I need clothes really bad. And Jesse was like, you should already be shopping for your spring clothes. Like, he's telling me what I should be doing with my clothes. But I've been kind of looking all day, but I'm also kind of picky and I don't know because you see how I'm dressed right now. I have on leggings or I have on joggers and a Sailor Moon shirt. I'm such a graphic tee girly that I'm trying to like get out of that, but I heard it's her spiciest book. I have not read a Allie Hazelwood book. No, I had Bride, but I never read it. I've never read one of her books before. What's it called, y'all? Dang it. Deepened. I'm gonna add it to my list. Dang it. Actually, I don't have any real viable list, so this is like perfect. I'm reading Rock, Paper, Scissors still. And I don't have anything lined up to read after that. I don't think. No, because my books don't start coming out until April and May is when they start coming out. I would, Sandra. That's some. I thought about that. I thought about doing a spring wardrobe, but I was like, I. This is my first time really getting to sit down and talk to you guys, so I really don't know what people want on this channel. So I like doing a little bit of everything. I really just need to chalk it up to that, just lifestyle, and just do a little bit of everything. Because I did do hauls and stuff on my other channel. Oh my god. I need a Twilight tea. I need a Team Jacob. Okay? I need a Team Jacob one. I'm currently reading Dear Vicky on my Kindle and listening to The Coworker. Is The Coworker by Frida McFadden? And I haven't heard of Dear Vicky, but is that a Frida McFadden book? The Coworker? The new Kennedy Ryan book is one of the ones that I'm waiting on. How was Onyx Storm? I see what y'all are doing to me right now. Y'all are roping me back into this whole like book thing. Okay, I see what y'all are doing. I've already been feeling like it's time to step out of the cocoon, Tony, and start reading again. And I've started reading again. I was reading earlier today. And now y'all are, I've already been having the itch. And now y'all are making it worse. You're pulling me back in to the dark side. This is what we just want you, girlfriend. You don't sound like a creep, Jenna, at all. At all, I promise. I know. And that is what I am working on is just being myself. Like the best way to describe me is like I always just chalk it up to I'm a Gemini, but like I just love so many things. In my very, very first video I said that. Like I love so many things, it's hard for me to be put in a box. So I think that that's why I struggle on YouTube is because I try to box myself in to flow with the algorithm, and now I'm just like I don't want to do that at all. Like so I just like everything. Like I like cozy gaming. I like all of it. All of it. Reading. I just didn't want for this new channel I didn't want one specific topic to be like my thing. I just didn't want to be about books and just about, you get what I'm saying. I just wanted to do multiple things. Exactly, Sandra. That is a good idea. You're right. Oh, let me guess. Your team Edward, team Coldfish. If you're gonna unsubscribe, that's fine. But it will not change my heart. I am Team Jacob, have been Team Jacob, and will forever be Team Jacob. I'm sorry, Jim. I'm sorry. I can't help it. Okay? I want the steak over the cold fish. Of course, Angelique. That's why you're my girl. You're just with me through it all. We're like locked in for life. Poppy, I don't know. I still didn't even finish Fourth Wing. Right, Jim? Right? Oh no. Jim, that's so funny because that's like my name on everything. Like Call of Duty is Jimmy Jims. I always am like, Jims, if I could change my name to anything, it'd be Jim. Are you a June Gemini or a May Gemini? Thank you, Andy. Me too. That's what I've just been trying to give y'all as lifestyle vlogs. Jim, that's because we're Jims. That's exactly why. We can't be put into a box and it's so hard. That's why I love my girls that have been here with me. Like, I don't know how long some of y'all have been here, but I know for sure, like with Angelique and Esmeralda, if Esmeralda is still on, Esmeralda, she sat in a live that I was doing where I was playing one of my favorite witchy games. Like, it has not changed. The only thing that I go back and forth on is like, should I dress the way that I like this? The color, y'all have seen my personalities, right? So when I wear colors, I'm like, like I'm just me. But when I'm like going through stuff, I tend to like dull myself down, and I like try to like move slower and do like I don't know, like I paint more. I just do certain things differently when I'm trying to heal from something. But this, I'm just gonna bring it all to y'all, all of it. Just throw it up on you. Yes, we can have differences, I guess. I mean, as I got older, I understood the appeal a little bit about Edward, but still, Jacob, oh, beautiful. Oh my God. Poppy, I genuinely love you, girl. Most of the time, I do not really care for Scorpio. I can't really say that because one of my best friends was a Scorpio, but I'm usually not fond of Scorpios. But no judgment here. It's okay. You're a June Gemini. I'm a May. My sister in law is a May. My son is a Sagittarius. Oh my gosh. I haven't seen that, Angelique. We should. Yes, guys, if you have, I'm serious, if you unsubscribed from my first channel, please go back and subscribe because that is Jesse and I's couple channel now. So it's not super confusing. Thanks to Sandra, I decided to make that the couple channel. She made sense with what she said. To gain more traction, I should make that the couples channel. And that's what I did today. So please go back and subscribe over there because, listen, Jesse's going to be posting more over there. I'm on his ass. We're going to have to do it. That's funny. I've not seen that. I'm going to have to check out some videos of it. Have you seen that, Cupcake? Where trend where the couples are painting each other. Yeah, they said it's really funny. Oh my God, Jesse don't have an artistic bone in his body, so that'll be funny.
Oh yeah, that was a while back.
Yeah.
They were talking about something recent. Yeah, I remember seeing those. They're so freaking funny when they turn around. The husband's is always the worst.
Ew. I don't even want to see what Jesse. Honestly, I have a few, but I would have to say like I love cooking with turmeric. Turmeric for everything possible that I can. Turmeric and rose. Well, that's an herb, but I like cooking with turmeric a lot. Her back is the campus. Family of gems. It's so funny because my family are Leos. So, except for my brother. My dad's a Leo. My two sisters, they're Leos. And then Jesse's a Leo. Right? But in Jesse's family, everybody's Geminis. Except for his mom and his brother. They're Tauruses. But everybody else is Geminis, and I'm a Gemini. So, it's so weird how that worked out. Yeah. The, couples channel, we're just like starting to figure out what we're wanting to do over there, but it's just always fun anytime that I film with Jesse anyways because he's hilarious and then we're hilarious together and we just lack common sense together. It's just a stupid fun time, which I'm sure if he was here he'd have his face in the camera, but he's at work. He just left for work like 45 minutes ago. But yes, love being a Gemini. It's just confusing sometimes. But what kind of so I know like some people have given me suggestions. I can't talk, y'all. Suggestions on what they would like to see. So I know everyone's just pretty much like okay with whatever I post, but is there anything in specific that you guys want to see? I think it's hard too, is because I try to like, I love aesthetic vlogs and like changing up angles, but then sometimes I don't. Like, I just like coming to the camera and chatting with y'all like we're on FaceTime because I feel like that's more real. But yes. FaceTime vlogs. Yes. Y'all, I'm trying to. I really. It sucks, guys. I love reading so much. Like, I do want to introduce reading over here. I really do. I just fear. I don't want to be roped into becoming a bookish channel. But I guess in all, like, as long as I'm very transparent about that, that this is not just a book channel, then it should be fine. I don't want people to have expectations of me to only do book content because, to be honest, like, that's what ruined my last channel. Is the moment that I started posting book content, it was great. Like, I was getting a shit ton of subscribers, but it was like all of a sudden like this pressure. If I didn't post anything that was book related, people weren't watching, which led me to creating this channel because I don't want to experience that again. I don't want to feel like I have to read 40 books a month. Pisces do get a bad rep. They do. And yeah, they do. Pisces get a really bad rep. You typically not a Pisces fan, but then again, one of my best friends was a Pisces, and there I have nothing bad to say about her. She was one of the sweetest people I've ever met. But I think it just depends. Gemini's get a bad rep too. We're called crazy and everything else. So you're fine, Jenna. We're a vibe. I do a lot more listening than watching for blogs, so I learned that. I don't always catch the nuance of fancy editing. Makes sense, Andy. Recipes, yeah, recipes would be cool. I've honestly, this girl that I've been getting a lot of my recipes from, is her name was Sweet Green Vegan, but she changed it to her name, which was like Shakayla something. She's who I've been getting a lot of my recipes from, and Pinterest, to be honest, because I get very bored with cooking sometimes, and that's what makes it harder. I'm like, ugh. But then recently, since I've been using Pinterest and looking at recipes, watching people with great recipes, it's been helping me so much. So I definitely need to share those with y'all. That's a good idea, Andy. I agree, Angelique. And now I'm just gonna do a video of a grocery list just because y'all said that. Angelique, you're a Pisces? Oh my goodness, I would have never known, girl. I'm usually like this with Pisces. I'm so serious. Happy early birthday, my love. They hate us so bad. They really do, Jim. They really do. They hate us so bad. Jesse's coworker, um, he turned. Come to find out, he's a Gemini, and him and Jesse vibe so well. Jesse's a Leo, and Jesse's like, I don't know what it is about you, damn Gemini's, but I cannot get away from y'all. Like, y'all are the one sign that I vibe with the most, and I can't stand that. I'm like, you just hate us so bad. Like, why? Why? Thank you, Esmeralda. Happy belated birthday, Jana. Yes, and happy early birthday to my girl, Angelique. How old are you going to be, Angelique? 22? You don't have to tell us. My birthday's in May. Yes, because it's nothing but love over here. I love that about you guys. So positive. Oh my God, Jim. I know. Girl, like, what is tea with that? Jim said, I feel like we're the most hated out of the signs. Like, it is so true. They hate us so. You know why? It's because we're amazing. I'm gonna have a Jesse moment. I'm gonna have a fire sign moment. I'm gonna have a Leo moment right now. It's because we're amazing. We're chameleons. We blend. We have the personality of I don't know what. We're like butterflies, and they hate us for that. They always try to clip our wings. 32. Oh, I remember when I was 32. That feels so long ago. Like literally feels so long. It's 4 years ago. I'm gonna be 37 in May, and I don't feel 37 at all. I'm old as hell. Exactly, Jim. Exactly. Yeah. Leos too are very hated. I know a lot of women that are like, I will never, ever, ever date another Leo. Ever. Mid 20s is crazy, Jim. I wish, girl. I wish. My heart is there. My knees, not so much, but I wish I was in my 20s. No, I'm just a big child, is what it is. She thought I was in my mid 20s. No. I feel like there was a glitch in the universe. I feel like time sped ahead because I definitely do not feel my age. Bye, Andy. Love you. Yes, you will see me soon. I promise. I'm gonna stop giving y'all a video once a week. Okay, I just told Jesse that today. I was like, he's like, you should post every other day. I'm like, that's maybe you're right, but yeah, I need to post a lot more. But I have to break the ice. Andy left us, guys. Yes, but I wanted to check in with my community and see what you guys are even wanting. Oh my gosh, no. I wish. I'm 36. 36. Don't feel it at all. I can't stress that enough. Yeah, it is the turmeric. Y'all know that I use that on my like it's turmeric everything for me. It's in my toothpaste. I cook with it. I use a turmeric bar on my face. I use a turmeric scrub that I make on my face. Maybe y'all are right. That should be my name. Turmeric Tony. My favorite dessert, honestly, if they were like, we're gonna cut your leg off, or you could have this for the rest. You know what I'm trying to say? Like if somebody was holding me hostage or whatever. Basically, my favorite dessert is cheesecake. I love cheesecake. Yep. If they were like, this is what I'm gonna say. If they were like, this is your last meal you could have ever, it'd be cheesecake. Oh, let me show you. Hold on. What's that toothpaste? I forgot about. It's by something Himalayan.
Yeah, I think that sounds right.
Oh my gosh, you have Oh, Bobo, please. Nobody wants you, sir. Okay. Hold on. This is it. I think you get it on Amazon for, I don't know. It's like $7, but it's got turmeric and coconut oil in it. I did. You're right. I did. And Jesse, I still try to get him to do aloe, and he's like, not about it at all. But you know what's really weird is that skin routine only works well. The all natural routine only works really good in winter. And I don't know, but like in the summer, like right now for spring and summer, I'm getting ready to go back to using the Beauty by Joseon skincare line, which is the Korean skincare. If it's not Korean skincare, I'm not putting it on my face. So the Korean skincare and the one that I make myself are my favorites. Yes, Jim, it's good. It's really, really good. But yes, Jesse is such a baby. When I tried to put the aloe in his hair, oh my god, he is such a crybaby. He does not like nothing slick down to his head at all. Turmeric. I'm serious. Turmeric is everything. I have not planted my own, but I have bought my own and kept it alive and clipped from it for my skincare, but I have not planted my own. No, I have not. How are you liking it? The lady here at this Airbnb, look at my hair, y'all. I straightened it early and everything. I have to redo it. It's a mess, but it's okay because I'm just on the phone with my girls. But the lady here at this Airbnb has quite a few plants, not a lot, but she has like one, two, three, four, five of them, and she has this ivy, and it's really made me want to get an ivy. She asked me to take care of them, so normally I won't tell y'all that I killed one of them damn near, but that's because she waited like 2 weeks to ask me to water it. I didn't even think about it or think the things were real. So yeah, but the ivy's so beautiful. How's it going, Angelique? Are you keeping them alive? I had to download an app for these plants here because then I have a reminder on my phone every 8 days to water them now because I don't have plants, so I don't think about it. But they're so pretty. Jenna, I don't know. To be honest, yeah, I'm doing full plant based right now. But honestly, I said in my blog, my last blog, that right now it's what's working for me right now. I don't think it's something that I consider doing like the rest of my life, but if that's what happens, then I mean, they have plant based cheesecake. It's not the same, but right now it's just not even on my radar to eat it. But I don't know how long I'm going to be doing plant based. It's just kind of what's working right now. Thank you, Sandra. It is, girl. Let me tell you something right quick. This is the one thing we don't like in the black girl community when it comes to our hair when we wear like wigs and stuff is you never want this hump. So this hump should not be here. It should be a lot more flat than what it is. So that's why I say it looks a mess is because I need a flat iron. But thank you for thinking that. Oh, I know, Boba. Boba's passed out on the couch. He spends a lot of time with my sister in law. I don't know if it's because what's going on with her, but he's always like at her side all the time. He's right. That's what I said. And she texted me and asked me, and I was like, you know what? Like, yeah, like I can do that. I just have never had to do that. And a lot of times I think they have been like, faux plants. So it never crossed my mind to be like, oh shit, these need water. Like it didn't register to me until one day they were like in yellow and browning, and I was like, oh shit. I was like, these are real. So, and then luckily she asked me to, I was gonna revive them anyways the best way that I could, but hey, they're alive. I gave them some water and now they're standing up all beautifully. So thank God she did, because they would have been, come May, it would have been bad. But yes, man, I definitely need to know like what's a good time to go live. Is the weekends better for y'all, or through the week, or the end towards the end of the week, or I don't know. I just randomly go live sometimes. Perfect, Sandra. Perfect. That makes me glad to know, because I did not know, and I was like, I should probably just see what's a good time for everyone. That's so weird. Sorry, guys. Okay. Perfect. Yeah. I didn't know for sure. Y'all know what I noticed? I hate to say it, but it's the truth. I noticed a lot of book following. That scared the crap out of me. I was like, what was that? The basement. Anyways, but a lot of the book people that followed me, I'm just gonna be transparent, are snobby. It's the truth. Like, snobby is the nice word that I can think to say about it. If I'm not posting book content, they didn't want shit to do with me. Oh, yay! That's perfect, Jana. I think that's why I'm like so afraid to post book content, but I see what you guys are saying, just like checking in, making it, you know what I mean? Like making it not the main focal point of my videos, but yeah. So I definitely want to start doing that, because I don't have anybody else to talk to about books. I mean, Jesse, but he doesn't have a lot of time. So it's not like having a girlfriend that reads books, but I miss talking to you guys about books. Oh, Sandra. I know that's how a lot of people were, but then like a big majority of people, even now when I posted mine and Jesse's video yesterday, I've had like probably like 10 people unsubscribe because it's not book related. I know, Jim, I should. I definitely am trying to ease myself back into it though, for sure. I know, Angelique, the hug. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel too. It's like, I think that's why I wanted out of that. Like, a lot of people don't understand, like, this girl just gave up her books, and I don't like situations that make me feel like it's altering who I am. Like I said, reading is so near and dear to me. So when the book community, they started giving me the ick, and like everybody copies each other. I hate that so much. And that's why I just wanted out of all that shit, cuz I was like, I can't. I'm not I'm not just a book girly. Like, I'm not. And I just didn't like how any of it made me feel. Right, Jim, exactly. It's okay, Jenna. True, Sandra. Yep. Exactly, Angelique. That's how I felt. Like, I felt like I was becoming one of those people. I was shopping for books more than I was actually reading them. And I don't blame anybody for that whatsoever. I take full accountability for allowing myself to get so sucked into something. But when I realized that it was tarnishing how I felt about reading and it felt like a chore to pick up the book, I'm like, there's something wrong with this. I don't like how this is making me. It almost feels like kind of demonic. Like everybody's being brainwashed. I don't know how to explain that, but I just did not like how I felt, and it was ruining reading for me. And I'm like, okay, like I can't do this anymore. Like I have to get rid of these books. If I ever do anything book related, I want to start over on my own terms. I don't want to do it because I feel like everybody else is doing it, or purchasing things because everybody else is purchasing them. The book community is so toxic. So toxic. And there's already enough on the internet now making girls and women feel like they're not enough. And we're doing that with book content. We're making people feel shitty for not reading physical books or choosing to listen to audiobooks. Or why would I want to be linked in with any of that when I could just form my own path on YouTube and just be myself and bring everything I love to the table instead of just being linked in with a bunch of shit that doesn't make sense for me. And the overconsumption, yes, disgusting. Like, I was not happy with myself. Yes. Sandra, exactly. That's what I was saying. It's like I'll get on Instagram and I'll see, I'm like, y'all don't have nothing else going on. Like, for real, let's be real. Like, us book girlies, we love our books, we love to read. But let's be honest. Like, we some of us have kids, some of us have jobs, some of us have illnesses. Like, there's other things going on outside of that. And like, when you are creating a community where you make people feel like they're not enough to be a part of something, there's something wrong with the community. If it's not loving, if it's not inviting, if it's not, there's a space here for all of us to sit here and enjoy together. Why are we creating this community? That's how I feel about it. When people come in here and they feel like, oh, I don't have this, or I don't have that, or I don't look a certain way, or I didn't read this many books, there's something wrong. And at some point, somebody has to say, I don't want to be a part of the problem. And that's exactly what I did. And that's why I stepped away from having 3,500 subscribers. I'd rather do that than just be linked in with something where I'm unhappy. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Exactly, Jim. It feels like a chore. Yep. That's exactly what gets views. Yes, exactly, Angelique. I cannot, like, I cannot be a part of that no more. I felt like such a phony. Like, I don't know. My life did not revolve. And when shit hit the fan and things got rough and things got hard and stuff was happening in my family, I was not caring about picking up a book. When my sister in law got diagnosed with cancer, I didn't care about that. I didn't care about any of it. And you think those people cared about me or what I was really going through? No, people were saying, like, oh, you could still post blah, 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 or you could still do blah, blah, blah. They didn't care about what I was going through. It was about what I could give them as far as what a million other booktubers could give them. Yes, exactly, Sandra. Man, we don't need a name drop over here, but I mean, it's just the truth. Angelique, exactly. Why? 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 That was my biggest question is why? And why is nobody talking about this? But the world is not ready for content creators like me because I am very transparent about everything. I don't care. I don't care. I'm going to tell the truth. And if I don't like something, I will step away from it. Like, they really are not ready for my personality because the honesty is brutal. And I don't know. I don't like the fake shit. I'm sorry. And that's what it is. And I don't like it. And that's why I was like, you know what? I know that I busted my ass for almost a year and a half on this YouTube, but I'd rather walk away from it than be stuck on a having a bunch of people unsubscribe and not watch because I'm not posting book content. Like, grow up. Like, seriously. I'm not gonna go to Barnes and Noble every other week to appease my subscriber. I'm not doing it. Like, nope, I'm not. And that's what it has landed me, a slow growing channel. Now, I have like 324 subscribers on my new channel, but that is okay. We're going to get where we need to be when we need to get there. Exactly, Sandra. They don't. They don't get me like you. That's why some of y'all may think that I don't know, but I know. Like when some of y'all don't comment, I like mention it to my family. I'm like, I wonder how such and such is doing. Like, I wonder how they're doing because they haven't commented in so long. And then I get in my head and I'm like, is it because I switched my content? Is it because there's certain number of you guys that stick out to me that I never forget. And it's because of like moments like this. I always tell people, I'm like, or when I'm on live, I always tell you, I'm like, I know you. Like, I know I don't forget. So, you know, but yeah, I had like I don't know how many people follow me from the chat out of 3,000 people, y'all. 3,000 people. Only a small fraction came to my new channel, but that weeded out and showed me who was there for me and who wasn't. Like, and in this channel, I will say I'm very damn proud of this channel. My second video hit 1,000 views. You know how long that took me on my first channel? And that was just me like cleaning the house. Like, I don't know. This channel is just more transparent. So I'm like, I'm glad I weeded out those people that were only looking for book content. 300 something besties. Exactly, girl. Yes, Jana. I love that. I remember that comment too. Yep. And everything you see is how it is. Exactly what you saw is what you have continued to get from me. It has not changed at all. And that's what I would continue to give. I just, I don't know. Exactly, Esmeralda. 300 kind people. That's what I originally wanted, y'all, was just a good community of people that understood because I'm such a big baby. Like, I wear my heart on my sleeve. I know y'all have seen me ugly cry so many times on live, but it is just so true. Like, my subscribers that I talk to, I just love y'all. There ain't nobody, I don't care what nobody says on this app. Nobody loves their subscribers like I do. No one. Like, my heart like beats. I love y'all so much. And that's why I'm always like so particular about what I put out. And then I'm just like, oh, I'm not posting at all because I'm in my head so much. But like, I love my subby babies so much. So, so, so much. Like, y'all know how they said Jesus was not hanging out with like certain people. He was like around like the robbers. I don't remember how the story goes, but y'all know what I'm saying? Like, that's me. I don't want to hang out with other influencers. I've tried to have two other YouTube social media for YouTubers as friends, and not a good situation. Never again. I want to hang out with my subscribers. Those are the people that I want to sit down and have dinner with or talk to. Like, I don't feel like y'all are beneath me. Or, you know how people are with their subscribers? I'm not like that. I'm like, girl, let's plan a big old dinner. I want to hang out with my subscribers, not other YouTubers. I love y'all too. I love y'all so much. Loudly and proudly. That's it. Yep. And if y'all ever see anybody else say come in for your hug, girl, y'all let me know. Because I'm trademarking that the best way that I can. I'm suing because that is 100% me. I don't want nobody hugging their subscribers with my saying. I'm going to be mad. But I do need y'all to keep me in the book loop too. I definitely need to be in the book loop because I'm not watching anybody. Exactly, Sandra. We would have a problem because that is mine. But yes, it would be so cool to do something like that with the subby babies. Like if I was close by and like a good or close to either in a good state where a lot of you guys were or close to a state where a lot of you guys were, if we did something like that, that'd be fun. So does anybody have any spring plans, anything you're excited about for spring? Because I am ready for good weather. That's what I'm excited for, and being able to be outside more. That's not bad, Sandra. I mean, 2 hours isn't horrible. Like, they open at 4, I think. I loved Connecticut when Jesse and I drove through. It was so quaint and cute. I liked it. Well, probably where I drove through. It was like that. Oh, Jana, really? Ah, you're gonna make me tear up. That is so sweet. Thank you so much. Oh, that just made my night. I wasn't even having a bad day, but that just made my night even better. Are you asking where I'm from, Jim? I am originally from Oklahoma. Sadly, Oklahoma. Um, love you, bestie. Good night. Thank you for being here. Have a good day tomorrow. Okay, Esmeralda girl, me too. That is exactly what I am excited for. The cute outfits, the weather. I've already got my spring nails going. I am so ready. What games are you playing? Are you playing any games right now, Esmeralda? Oh my God. We drove through New York for it was my first time ever driving through there, and I was terrified. I hated the driving. Jim, ew. It is not. It is not cool at all. If that's what you're referring to as me being from Oklahoma. Girl, I don't live in Oklahoma. Let me say that. I travel. So for the next few months right now, I live in New York. I could just say I'm from New York for the next few months. But before this, I was from South Carolina. And before that, I was from Virginia. But yeah, I'm from Oklahoma. I don't like to claim it, but where are you from? Who is it, Sandra? Name drop, girl. Now I'm curious. Yeah. Oklahoma is the worst state ever. Oh, PA. Do y'all, is it true that y'all have the best Philly cheesesteaks? I've heard. I've heard. Tri-state area. I don't like to claim it. I don't. I'm so embarrassed. Like when Jesse and I go places, like, and they're like, or like when we go to the casino, and they're like, you have to show your license. And they're like, oh, you're from Oklahoma. Well, what are you doing all the way up here? And we're like, well, we're not really from there. We're from there, but I hate Oklahoma so much. Poppy, actually, yes. We watch a lot of animes together. We just finished. What anime did we just finish? We finished this something cooking in another world. We're actually huge Demon Slayer fans, so we watch a lot of animes together. Um, as far as like shows, it just really depends. Like nothing new. We don't watch anything like new unless it's anime. So like shows we used to watch. No, it's mainly me that watches a lot of the like reality TV, but we mainly watch animes together. Yeah, or movies. Like we just watched some movies this weekend. You've never had one? That's my favorite. Sandra, no. Girl, my nerves cannot take it. Okay, I don't like none of those crime shows because that shit that really happens, and I don't want to hear about it. Like it just, I don't. I'm not into it. It's too dark for me. Attack on Titan. So Jesse and I have tried to watch Attack on Titan so many times. I am so excited for our couples channel because we get to show a lot of our personality over there, and that's a lot of the stuff that we'll be doing, like going to anime cons, going to like anime shops. Like I'm so excited to show like that side of us over there on our couples channel. But yeah, we tried to watch Attack on Titan so many times, and we could not get into it. We just couldn't. I hated that so much because everywhere we go, people are like, "Have you ever watched Attack on Titan?" And we're like, "Cubby Cake, can I see your phone?" Hold on, y'all. I hung up on Dave. He's so like, she hung up on me.
They'll understand.
Oh. Oh, hold on. Hold on one second. Hey, babe, I'm on live.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, look. Yes, that's what I was doing. Or that's what
Okay.
I'm
Well,
doing.
I was just calling to tell you thank you for always making me lunch and making sure I got coffee and all that.
Oh,
Tell you I love you.
you're welcome, babe. I love you too.
I'm about to start pulling this wire.
Okay.
All right. I love you, baby.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, guys. Sorry. Let's see. Sandra, I'm not watching it, girl. I'm not doing whatever your suggestion is. I will not watch a crime show. And Jesse works nights too. I'd really be in here like this. Okay, okay. Y'all are talking about it. Jesse says hi, everyone. Hannibal. Wait, is this like an actual crime show or is this like the movie Hannibal? Because if you're just talking about like as long as it's not like a true crime series, I would watch it. Okay, 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 okay. That I would watch. That I would watch. I'm not worried about that at all. I just don't like true crime murder solving shows. Like, you know what? You would be surprised for real. Like my first you can't see it. My first tattoo is a Jason Hello Kitty. Like I was so obsessed with horror movies. Obsessed. I don't like gory, like that's why I don't like Saw and stuff like that. But my favorite is hands down the Halloween series. Like I love Michael Myers, but I like old school like horror movies. The new stuff now is not it for me. I'm not worried about it being scary. No, I'm not scared of it being. I'm not worried about it being scary, but I just there's not. There's no good ones. Like for a while, that era of like The Ring and like all those movies coming out was so good, so good, and now it's just like. I think the last one I was like really obsessed with was Insidious. Yes, yeah, yeah. I like psychological thrillers so much more. Like one of my favorite movies is The Sixth Sense. I loved that movie, even though it was really up with the girl's mom, but still, I loved that movie a lot. But movies like Saw and what's that one movie where they're like over? I think it's like in Germany or Hostel. Oh my god! And they cut off the girl's toe. I really like Jeepers Creepers too. That's one of my favorite ones too. But anything that's like super gory is not it for me. Ew, really, Jim? When they took off her toe, I was done. I was so done when he clipped her toe off. Oh my god. Really, Jana? I'm the opposite. I don't want to watch nothing with no type of true crime, nothing. But I love me a good stabby stab. Like, yeah. Anything. I love all the old ones. Jason, Freddy, Chucky. Like, those are my movies. The zombies don't bother me. I love Jeepers Creepers. It's kind of funny. Part two, like some of the shit that he would do was funny. No, Jim, I did not see that. Maybe I did, and I don't remember. But I will not play with Hostel. I don't like torture movies. Ew, like I can't. I can't. Oh, y'all know one of the best? I swear, the movie was like jacked up, but that movie Prom Night was really good. Really, really good. But I used to watch all those movies. Carrie, all of them. Carrie was probably one of my favorites. I didn't like when which they redid Carrie twice. Why? They should have just left it alone with Sissy Spacek. I liked Carrie. Okay, what's some of the funny movies that y'all like? Have y'all watched Barely? I think it's called Barely Pregnant. It just came out with Amy Schumer on Netflix. If y'all have not watched that, that shit was so funny. So funny. It was so good. Another one of my favorite movies. I'm gonna see if I can watch that tonight. Actually, let me see if I pay for YouTube, not YouTube TV, but oh, sorry, y'all. I was spacing on. Okay, I'm trying to see Bad Teacher with Cameron Diaz. Oh my gosh, is that the latest Bad Boys? That's what we watched this weekend. Freaky. I don't think I've seen that one. You're not really into comedy? Oh my god. Okay, y'all. Oh my god, I wish I could have like a huge like slumber party. Y'all, I love rom coms, comedies. Thank you, Jana. Um, so I know a lot of like good comedy movies, but like my comedy movies that I love, most of them are from like the 90s. Like some of the best movies. Like one of my favorite movies, if you're older, then you know, well, you'll probably know. Okay, Bill Murray is like one of the best comedians, but his movie What About Bob is one of my favorite. It's like my top five. What About Bob, Drop Dead Fred, Superstar, which Superstar is not in the 90s, and Napoleon Dynamite. Like, but oh my gosh, I love some good movies. Okay. Love is Blind. I do not watch it. I watched the first, was it the first season, and maybe tried the second one, but I just cannot get into it. Superstar is so good. And I love any like comedy movies with Tina Fey, which you know Tina Fey produced Mean Girls. But her movie Sisters, oh my gosh, freaking hilarious. Baby Mama, like I like raunchy comedy. Oh my god, I'm a movie quoter, so I know exactly what part you're talking about. Napoleon, give me some of your thoughts. He's like, no, go get your own. I love Napoleon Dynamite so much. Okay, Esmeralda. Good night, my love. Have a good night. Sleep well. Superstar is so funny. I know that movie from front to back. Like, seriously, even the dance in the cafeteria, I know it. It's so bad. But what time is it? 9. I think I'm gonna get off of here, guys. I just realized it's 9 o'clock, and I've been on for an hour, over an hour. So I need to eat some dinner. But yes, let me know, Jim, when you watch it. But I love you guys so much, and I will have a few videos coming out this week, not just one. I promise. So I hope you all have a really good night. And I will talk to you soon. And I'll try to get back on live sometime this week too. So, good night.